Hey, what up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of Young Justice, Season 4, Episode 2420! Forbidden Secrets of Civilizations Past.
My name is Sorel.
Me amo es el Bannister. Es muy rico.
I am Ma'arketa. This is not a market substitute and not a substitute for civilization.
You mean a market.
Exactly. Guys, we're probably almost done with this show on Patreon, so do check out those reactions over there.
I'm sad, but I'm excited because we're one step closer to Nightwing's story, and that means we're closing it out with Nightwing.
Yeah.
Also, at this point, there should be a poll on Patreon that you guys can vote on to see what should replace this show. Maybe DC movies. Maybe I don't know. Maybe another DC show. Maybe
the Green Lantern show that you guys said is really good as one season long.
Supertown. Weird name for a town.
Westworld should never have gotten canceled. I'm upset.
Any word of Metron?
Not today, no.
That is not how it was.
He's got a boom tube. You think he calls himself Metron Boomin?
I've been thinking we got
That's
into a
great.
stuff. Viking thinks very highly of you, so I'd like a chance to start over.
I would like that as well.
Good. Good talk. Good talk.
Dude, that was the funniest post-credit scene. I'm sorry.
I feel legitimately left out.
I don't know why. It was
Uh-oh, they about to trigger this man. Oh no, he's in a time sphere.
Wait, he knows about it? Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What we need.
This
You piece
fucking
of shit.
Aleph fucking asshole.
We can't keep saying fuck, guys.
Young Justice.
You remember that time they did that thing where they pretended to kill Artemis and it was super sad?
They did.
Tigris, Zadana, Rocket, and that's it.
That is a E. Just go deal with the venom.
Depositing something called a ruction cell.
How did you learn this?
The details were all on the surface of the Earther Rocket's mind. She approached me in my guise as Orion, despite the fact that she thoroughly distrusts him.
We shall exploit this.
Darkseid's son has allied himself with the new Geneseans? How does the Lord of Apocalypse tolerate such disloyalty? Here, this tracer is attuned to the Kaiser Thrall. 2 days ago you said.
Yes, that's the when. I will show you the where.
Oh, that's what he put on the nice. Because we saw him then, and I was like, how that we're seeing? Because they got time travel. Dumb bitches.
What is eruption cell?
Y'all are bad at lying, you know.
We know one of this hive's foragers stole our property.
But not all.
They're about to raid this man's vault.
Kaiser Thrall, lock onto the tracer signal.
Kaiser Thrall seems more like an uncle box than a father or mother.
Whoa! Whoa! I don't know if you meant to go there.
This shop's just called Flowers.
Black Lightning's policy requiring annual mental health check-ins for members of the league, team, and outsiders basically forced me into this.
And you resent that?
Nah, it makes sense. Been a bad boy, right? A total jerk at McGann's intervention. I needed that reality check.
Sure thing,
And I
but
need this too, because I'm ready to rejoin the outsiders.
Oh my god.
Great. So I just need to check off some boxes to get you cleared for active duty. How are you sleeping?
You are not sleeping. Look at you.
This is also classic, like trying to just act like you're good, do whatever you can to just get by,
Just don't
bare
want to be an
minimum.
actor when I grow up.
Totally reasonable. And your relationships?
I've got some apologizing to do, but I've got some great friends. I think they'll let me off.
Bro, he's so fake.
Yeah.
Handling Connor's death.
Still grieving. I'm honestly feeling much better.
Just so realistic.
All good.
Yep, all good.
well, now you gotta spend the next hour here.
After this morning, I was hoping we could do better.
I don't know what about this morning would make you think that. The Justice League hasn't given any serious consideration of our request.
To hand over Cyborg and Halo?
Of course.
You're not getting that.
Oh,
Perhaps just Halo, then.
No!
As she embodies a portion of Darkseid's anti-life equation, you must see it as in her best interest to be safeguarded here by the new gods.
her best interest to be in jail.
Safeguarded by her family, a family who loves her.
Rocket, see reason.
The new gods withdraw the request.
We do?
He understands wanting to be with fam.
Hey!
I
Hey!
doubt that.
From the Never Enders.
No, the Infinity people.
The Forever People.
Oh, yeah.
It's most east.
Oh.
This is Flash.
Please don't hug him that hard. He's old.
Nice to meet you, but I'll pass on a bear hug, Bear.
As you wish. I wanted to offer my condolences for Superboy. I love that kid.
We all did.
We all mourn Connor Kent.
You said it.
Forager Mrs. Connor Kent greatly.
It saddens me deeply that one of the few remaining genetic Kryptonians has passed.
Green Lantern Tomar Ray knew the L Hive?
Krypton was in my space sector, and I was good friends with both the L brothers.
So he'll know. He should know.
I like how the time is just non-existent.
Do you remember where you are?
No.
Then let's spell it all out. The Phantom Zone is a huge void of nothing. It helps to stay together. That's how you keep the zone sickness at bay. Not to mention the Devourers. And by Rao, there are worse things than Devourers here.
Oh my god.
By Rao.
About to meet the gang. We live at this thing.
Wow, that's a nice cave.
On, my boy. One more jump.
Is there more on the inside than the outside? Like a TARDIS?
I'm back, and I brought company.
I got like water here.
Let us set a good example for our guest.
Mobius Dimension. Oh god.
Is it Mobin time?
That surely was.
You are not allowed to be here, bro. I hope he finds you out.
Where's Mobius?
Maybe he's not in his dimension right now. He'd be leaving. Oh.
That must
Mobius.
be the place. There's Metron.
Or
Shelving the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah, it's this pocket dimension that
Got
he
it.
put the.
got
Yeah.
it.
It's his vault.
All we have to do is find the Phantom Zone projector.
He's like the collector.
Searching will take days, maybe weeks.
Then we better get started.
You'd have to come up with a pattern, right?
So, how are things with Perdita?
We hit a rough patch, but I can fix it. Call her, tell her I'm sorry.
That's not how things work, but
He's about to get
I
cooked.
want some privacy, right? Some of our
Tell me you
makeup
see right
calls
through
get
this,
pretty
please.
high.
Gross.
Understood. So, tell me about the sleeping pills.
Nothing to tell now. I'm not using it anymore.
look at you.
So you would
Buddy.
mind taking a drug test?
See, I only just stopped taking them.
If they're still in your system, do you really feel ready to return?
I'm managing my symptoms.
For the short term or the long?
What's the difference?
You took yourself off mission rotation months ago.
That was my choice.
So you don't really want to go back. Just don't want someone else taking it away from you.
Yes! No!
You need a hairbrush.
I can't lose them.
Oh. Some realness.
Hey, Connor's hanging with Wally now. I'm sure they're doing great.
So this isn't only about Connor.
It's funny because he did see him there.
And his death truly rocked you, didn't it?
Look, I get it. I know I'm the reason Connor died. It's all my
What?
fault.
How?
Because he, remember, he like
Be saved, cannot be
left
saved.
or whatever.
We should return to the business at hand.
1 minute, Orion. I want to talk to friend Forager.
Blames him.
Hi, Forager, huh?
Forager must decide whether to return to Forager's Earth Hive and Forager's Earth friends, or stay on New Genesis with Forager.
What? You've known her for 2 days.
Forager admits Forager has wasted considerable time.
Speaking of wasted time.
Bugs practice accelerated courtships relative to humans or new gods.
Dreamer and I seem to have been courting forever.
See, I don't get that. I knew Joan was the one the moment I laid eyes on her. I
That's
made
'cause you
my
move fast.
And that was before I became the Flash.
I suppose short-lived species like bugs and humans must move fast.
Look, kid, I may not be a new god.
He's 102.
I turned 102 yesterday.
102?
Right. How old are you?
Well, not very old. Just a couple decades over 16,000.
Oh my god.
Years?
Well, Earth years.
Bio-waste recycling initiated.
Whoops.
Yep.
Less appalling than the rest of this conversation. Birthdays, love affairs, all trivial, of no import.
Calm down, Rocket.
I mean, Derek could have wasted his time.
Right? Yeah. Rocket, you've been in a meeting before. You live on Earth. Motherfuckers want to sidetrack meetings. Sidetrack Earth meetings.
We're slow playing this one, my love.
Yo, I'm MC, get sidetracked easily.
Welcome.
They just mind talked.
Is it? I've never seen anyone of this species.
I don't know her name or species. I call her Ghosty.
That's a fancy. Ghosty.
I found her when I woke up here.
I call her Ghosty.
Odd, I've never known anyone to be unconscious in the zone.
Because she is the zone.
Consciousness. Look at her burns. And yours. You two must be connected. We don't age. We don't die. We don't heal. So if she was sent here unconscious, she may never wake up. We can care for her. That's what family does.
Family.
That's a good point, that if you're unconscious when you get there, you would just remain unconscious forever.
Could it be?
So she was pregnant for a millennium.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Security?
Nice. He has a red smoke monster?
What is this?
Vault security.
Sure, it's okay.
Metron gonna be pissed.
Right? You stole an eyeball. Whose eyeball was that?
Even Metron don't trust you.
I believe it is a baby sun eater. Absorbs all heat and energy. Probably placed in the vault as security.
Baby Sun Eater.
It only has a rudimentary
Shout out to Sun Eater.
consciousness.
There's nothing solid for the Kaiser Thrall to latch onto, and Mantis sure as Rao can't do anything. We must continue our search for the projector.
How?
While dodging this creature.
Oh, good. You guys have a really hard job.
You think you're responsible for Connor's
Just
death?
writing
I know
checks.
I am. I knew he was weakened, and I left him there alone to deal with the bomb.
But it was the kryptonite that killed him.
But if I make him leave...
And Miguel, she let Connor stay with the bomb too.
She loved Connor!
And you didn't? Last year you and I talked about losing Brion.
Brion's not dead.
No, but we've lost him.
I was his squad leader. I could have gone with Miss Martian to the North Pole.
And Rita?
I should have been with her on that last Doom Patrol mission.
And your mother?
I should have stopped Queen Bee!
You were 8 years old.
They needed me to be better.
Don't you see? Even when we do everything right, bad things still sometimes happen. There are some things we have the power to control, but the hardest thing to admit is that sometimes we're
powerless.
But I don't want to be... I don't know.
Damn.
I need help.
Admitting that. It's a start, Guard. A real start.
Oh man.
Yay.
That's been the saddest thing this whole season, man.
Black Canary. She's got a Black Canary in there. She's also a psychiatrist. She's the opposite of Harley Quinn.
Just keep looking. I know the projector is here.
Just grab him and ask him.
I'm here. I just want him to talk like that.
The master of this place.
Oh.
Oh, he's doing the red ring shenanigans.
We can get a red ring too.
That's the first. Yeah, now this is the second.
Those rings.
Double punch.
Damn.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Capitalized. Take his chair.
Okay.
Y'all are in big trouble.
We'll keep you in this condition indefinitely, unless you bring us to Krypton's Phantom Zone projector.
Oh my god.
You can't just F with a god like that.
I'll watch over your ghosty.
Ghosty. Ghosty.
But like, I like this. I like Black Canary stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's in lines.
He's
then.
mean mugging ass.
Non and Fiora are guiding in that
Fiora!
using nothing but sheer willpower.
Non, the big one.
Yeah.
Touching anything, moving anything, even simple communication, whether our lips move or not, is all about willing it so.
Will. Good lantern. It is all connecting now. That's how they made this big cave structure.
Is the word of Zod. Work is the word of Zod.
I said, think is the word of Zod. Heed the words of Zod.
That's
We
not
gotta
how,
stop this man.
That's not how that goes.
That's not how that goes.
Oh god.
Praise for the House of Zod.
Build the House of Zod.
So they are fucking with your brains inside and out, dog.
Oh,
You remember you recently built the thing?
The canopy. You're the mega.
for the House of Zod. Fight for the House of Zod. Win for the House of Zod.
We shit for the House of Zod. Piss.
I miss them so much.
Oh.
Do you?
For the House of Zod.
Zod for the House of Zod.
Zod for the House of Zod.
You can stay here, my boy. Stay and be a part of what the House of Zod builds. Or you can continue on alone into the Phantom Zone.
You literally don't have a choice, dog.
Man, he could be spending what is akin to a millennia here.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to work with you guys and not become brainwashed.
Connor's gonna be bad when he comes back.
Red Sun. Kneel!
He kneeled before Zod!
That's bad.
That bad.
He's not even telling you what box, he's just still screaming.
He's like, I literally can't talk.
Are you certain he'll talk? He's immortal. Get me the location. I've been trying, but even under torture, he shields his mind.
Then make yourself useful and keep an eye out for the Sun Eater.
As you wish, Kryptonian.
I will give you what you've asked for.
He didn't do that until he heard him call him a Kryptonian.
The seal of Krypton locks your prize. Open it, Metron.
Oh, it's the red sun next to the blue planet.
Kryptonite.
Nice. Nice.
The prize you've earned.
There you go. You should not have effed with him.
You were warned, Metron.
What are the warnings of mortals to a new god?
What's a king to a god?
Y'all think? It's a god.
Bye! He was just like, y'all can deal with it.
Oh, yes, fucking go tell them.
Come with me if you want the entire galaxy.
Oh, yes! Metro do trust you. You ain't Jimmy Neutron, bro.
I hope they come here and stomp y'all out.
Got a blast.
You just gonna tank it?
He is. Oh, this big motherfucker. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. How long did it take you to fetch them?
Minutes.
Come on.
Oh.
Seriously?
It's in, it's in. Aww.
Few of them are. Please, get yourself into the Stone Age or something.
Mantis is a psycho.
Wait.
One day before present. So they went back into the time box.
Stop it! He knows the box.
Sure as Rao can do what Mantis must.
Okay.
If this is where Metron stored kryptonite, then Mantis has found the prize.
The seal.
Please, please, please tell me Metron brought them back to this time. If he has that capability. He's a new god, right? He can go back to a day before, maybe? Shit.
Fuck.
He's here reciting Romeo and Juliet?
Forager is the sun. Forager is Forager's lady.
That is not how it
Forager is
was.
Forager's love. Forager's
What's in a name?
What is a clan?
What is a village? Bro, Max.
stars in all
Chill.
Let Forager spit.
business to entreat Forager's eyes, to twinkle in Forager's eyes spheres till the stars return.
Forager spitting.
I
He
don't know
learned
what
some things on Earth. He learned how to be romantic.
Right? I don't know what bug romance is like, but that boy, he done did it. She's like, look, I don't know what any of that said, but to be honest, I don't know what anything that we say half of the time.
Call it a bug romance.
Yeah. Rah, rah, new gods.
New god.
Malafide. All right, we're on one, guys.
we are
Tell Lady
broken.
Gaga we've done it. Yo, that guard scene was hard.
I think I cheered up a bit.
I love that she was like, "But you gotta check a few boxes here," and she's like,
I mean, truthfully, she knew what had to happen.
Yeah, he was bullshitting her. Like, it was very obvious. I'm not even a therapist.
But so, really, we get DC has two therapist characters.
Who's that?
Harley
Quinn.
Oh yeah,
she is. That's what her job was.
But like now, she's not.
She therapizes herself in the show sometimes.
In the at least in this universe, I don't think she's actually doing it to anybody.
I mean, maybe who knows? But I love that it's they're on opposite ends of the villainy hero spectrum, and still like if they're using the old mind heals. That's really cool. I'm glad that he's saying that he needs help and realizing that You powerless sometimes, bro. But you roll with a bunch of goons and shit. Y'all in the gang. It's a good gang, but sometimes you lose gang members.
The more and more I watch this, the less random that blue Red Lantern dude was, because Gar also needs to find his hope again.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, all of it sort of connects. Even the will of Zod's crew.
The will,
even
with
though they're
the
evil
lanterns.
people,
Yeah.
they're willing themselves to move those fucking rocks.
Yeah.
So it's all,
I could see Green Lanterns literally being a part of the next one. Then
I don't know why people.
How
do people not like this season? I feel like this season has been just banger arc after banger arc. I had heard that like 3 and 4 was like less popular than 1.
I thought 3 was really good. I thought 1 and 2 were really good too. But I think that this one maybe
is it because of the arcs?
I was gonna say because of the arcs. Like they changed the storytelling. It's like what you want. I feel like motherfuckers was complaining, but if they'd have got another season, they'd have been happy with it. You know what I mean? And so now it's like we're in this portion where we're thinking about, there might be another season. People talking about this feels good. This feels really good. Still. It feels different, but it still feels really good.
The way they're doing it broken up is good because there's ways you can't do it well. Like I'm looking at season 4 of Walking Dead, which I know what they were going for, but it was like too little. It was too much of one or two characters. Yeah, the road to Terminus. It was like a Daryl and Beth episode. It's like, bruh. At least here we're still bouncing around.
God, thanks, brain.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah, but it's like we remember how they did it with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. nailed it with the like 3. What was it? Like
the 4? LMD arc, and then
so it was like a season of 24 was broken into 8 episode arcs, and you get 3 of them, and they all still tied into each other. And I was like, super there for that. It even made the 24 episode long seasons more interesting to me.
Because it felt like we were watching 3 mini seasons.
Yeah, instead of like chugging through, because they were trying to do that storytelling that like Breaking Bad does in a 10 episode thing, but like over 22 episodes, and it was too much to deal with. This feels like they're telling a huge story. They're telling about this like period in time of everyone's lives all at the same time, but they're able to spread it out. Because if they were doing this episode by episode, they're giving us so much information about what's happening in this 1 year time period that if they're trying to tell everyone's story at the same time, I don't think we'd be able to keep up.
Yeah,
as an audience.
Glad it's actually more digestible this way.
The more we learn about the Phantom Zone, the less I understand how the bus was able to go through.
Clarion had took the bus. Remember, Clarion was controlling the bus. He's the Lord of Chaos. He can go anywhere he wants.
He just kind of like made a pit stop there because it just kind of like it was like in and out.
Ran through,
Yeah, Clarion was looking.
He was going like everywhere.
He was trying to go back into time to talk to, because after he took control of the bus, he needed to meet back up with Zatanna, right? So Clarion's using his powers to jump through time, which is also jumping through space. Accidentally goes through the Phantom Zone on his way there. But it's Clarion. Clarion he's a Lord of Chaos. He can go anywhere. He can do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he was probably going to random times, and maybe this time he's like, let me go like outside of time real quick. That's not wherever the fuck I am. This isn't it. Good stuff.
Sorry.
Man. Good stuff.
And Zatanna was the one who saw Connor, right?
She thought she did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since then, we haven't addressed that part.
We have not. And she'll be like, I saw him. He's in the Phantom Zone with Phantom Girl, who was unconscious when he got to the Phantom Zone, and nothing changes in the Phantom Zone, so he's going to be unconscious forever until literally they get let out. But then if Superboy gets let out and he's all like, no, I'm Team Zod. What do you mean? That could be real bad.
So the first on this sit down, I guess, the first end credit scene we saw, not the Jay Garrick birthday one, where Soups was talking about all the people and he discussed the Atlanteans. I need to rewatch that end credit scene because I think that was our clue as far as what the timeline is. Because remember, we saw the fire tornado under the ocean. So really, Zatanna finding out about Superboy may not even have happened yet. Or maybe it did because he did see the bus. When time doesn't exist in a place, it's hard to say when everything is.
So here's my theory.
Zatanna hasn't told like Megan yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, at least we haven't seen it. So here's my theory, right? We always got to do an evil Superman for a bit, right? It's a trope.
No.
It is. And I mean, we've already did Bad Connor, the beginning story.
We did.
I think he's about to come back and be bad for a while and needs to get turned. I'm definitely like, come on. Everybody in this room is talking about how cool Connor is and how much they miss him. And now he's about to pop back up and be like, they're going to be like, oh no, Connor, you must remember. They don't have anybody on the team right now that can like get into his brain to help with that. It's about to be ugly.
You know who is gonna
Malafak, you think?
Gar is gonna.
How can Gar get there?
No, I think he's gonna be able to whenever BadCon comes.
Yeah.
Gar is gonna be the one to connect with him to like remind him of family.
I think
Connor know about his family's past and what
With
happened?
the elves? Not really.
I don't think he knows shit about that.
Yeah, so like he has no idea that the
Yeah, because once homie says like I'm Lord Zod, he should be like, hey, ain't you that super terrorist from the planet that you Dielza? You space Hitler. I heard about you.
and Lord Zod knows who he is speaking with.
Yeah.
Right?
He said that he was talking telepathically with his lady and he was like, I'm slow cooking this one. Let me cook.
Yeah, they were looking at each other. When he introduced himself, like, I'm the Superboy.
And he said, of course you are.
Of course you are. He might think he's
Superman's actual
Superman.
son.
He might think he's Kal-El, actually.
I know.
He has no reason to know that there has been a clone Cadmus or whatever, any of that shit.
Yeah, he doesn't know about
So he just thinks
no, because they were out for a while. Remember?
But not yet.
No, because they get put in the so our version of Drew Hill here has been in the Phantom Zone. They got out. He tried to take over the universe again in the future, right? Because remember, Phantom Zone's outside of time, and now he's put back in. So this is his second time in. So he definitely got out and like probably knew shit about.
No, this isn't his second time in.
Yeah, because where's his son? His son should be there with him if it's his first time. His son's not there with him because his son's out.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
his second time.
His son wasn't born until they were put on parole on the Red Sun
this
planet.
is the second time. My understanding is the same.
So you think that old girl right now is currently pregnant with the kid, and they're gonna get out and then have that kid?
That's what I think. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought this is his second time getting put back in.
Yeah,
because kids from the future.
In fact, remember they're trying to get the fucking thing to let him out because the thing was exploded. There's only one less projector left to get them out of the Phantom Zone. So this is definitely a second time in.
And they didn't let the kid be in prison with them because he was just a child at the time when they sent them back to the Phantom Zone.
That's right.
So
because he was a teenager.
Yeah. And now he's doing chaos.
So then they might know he's super boy.
Yeah. Just, I mean,
my favorite part was the god like completely fucking with them.
Yeah.
That was the best. It's like, oh yeah, let me take you to this thing that is the only weakness you have. Oh, you like that?
Yeah, which is tight. And also,
like, come with me if you want to save the galaxy right now. And we're like, what? Okay.
All right, let's go.
It's way more exciting than this meeting.
Why did they take that long? They should have just been like.
I bet it was Rocket. Like, why should we trust you?
What? Nah. Rocket's down. Man, all right, well, this always happens. I want to watch more, but it's 4:20 and we got to go take a smoke break.
Unfortunately, this is Marquetta's final Young Justice episode.
Probably mine too.
Chris's final Young Justice
I mean, I'll be gone for 2 weeks unless you're just going to make them not watch for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. I'll be back.
Chris, Navi, and me will be filling out the rest of the season.
I've been walking around the gym holding a 10-pound dumbbell in each arm, just trying to kind of get used to holding something heavy.
I will probably record myself.
Don't do it.
When I catch up to these, so they will be on Patreon at some point.
You're gonna be working and breastfeeding because you're a European. You're gonna have a baby on the titty and your hand on the remote.
So
I'm like, no, baby, you can't do that.
I really hope your baby's born on September 22nd, 2024, because that'll be the 20th anniversary of Oceanic Flight 815.
That's what I think about Lost.
Bye, everybody. We love you. Thank you for bearing with us.
Love you guys.
And Hunter.
Bye, guys.
Sorry.
Thank you for watching another Young Justice episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as we do. Can you believe it? Within the last season, we wanted to give our special shout out to Todd Canuck-Schmuck, Joe, Pubby, Mark DeFilippo, Martin Dogswell, and Anthony Hardy. We hope to see you guys next week.